Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I just want to give you an update on where I'm at with my quadricep tendon repair surgery, which was 8 weeks and 5 days ago. A week ago, I had my follow-up meeting with the surgeon, and everything looked really good. The scar's healing up nicely. The only thing I was a little short on was the straight leg extension when you're sitting on a chair. I couldn't quite lock it out to 0 degrees, but it was really close. I was just a couple degrees short. But other than that, range of motion was really good, and he was pretty pleased. As far as physical therapy, that's been going really well. I've gone 12 times now in the last 6 weeks, and I've reached 110 degrees flexion, which allowed me to get on a stationary bike and just do a few rotations there. The first day I went 8 minutes. I only went like a tenth of a mile because I was just focusing on trying to get my leg around because it was really painful to get that up and around at the top part of the bike motion. But yesterday I went to Planet Fitness and I did an entire mile in about 10 minutes. I had it at the lowest setting. Once again, just working on range of motion and trying to work that out so it's more flexible. But it feels a lot better today even after doing that, so that's encouraging. At therapy, I also was able to do a 4-inch step without too much problem at all. And I did a bunch of new things there, just working on a little bit of strength training, but very minor. My surgeon wants me to continue to focus on the range of motion. He said you can always work on the strength training anytime, so he's not concerned about that. But he wants to make sure that I have the range of motion as much as I can during the healing process. Otherwise, when that scar tissue sets up, it becomes really difficult to stretch that out or even impossible. So that's the main focus here on the next several weeks. Getting in and out of my truck is just so much easier now. I don't have to crawl in there like I was at week 4 and 5. And also sitting at a table is much easier. I can sit there with my leg bent at pretty much 90 degrees without too much discomfort. Once in a while I have to straighten it out still, just because it gets a little achy after a while. Just having a few twinges, those little sharp little nerve pains at the top of my kneecap. I think the nerves are really starting to come back now and regenerate because it's still fairly numb in that area. I still have a little bit of swelling in the knee, especially if I'm standing up for a long period. I'll notice my knee swells up probably about a ½ inch or more. So I got to get some ice on it. So I'm still working on icing it 3 times a day. Try to get that swelling back down to normal. I'm probably still a month or 2 out from that at least. As far as working out at home, I do my therapy sessions here at home 3 times a day. And that goes pretty well. It takes me about 12 to 15 minutes. I've been adding in more and more things. And then I've also been making sure that I've been continuing to do my upper body and core workouts and keep my other leg straight. And I've also been working really hard on my calves and Achilles and just core strength to make sure that stays strong. Because the last thing I want is to have that weak, and then when I get back to my normal activities, that I create another problem and have another injury. So been working out pretty hard here lately to get my strength back. As far as the mental aspect, that's come a long ways here. As I mentioned in the first few videos, that's just tough the first few weeks, and you just got to grind through it. You just got to focus on the future there and know that it'll come back and life will get back to normal here eventually. But I'm no longer having those little few moments of self-pity and frustration. The only frustration I have now is just when I come up the steps. I want to be able to climb them like normal, but I have to do the one-legged, look like an old man, lame stepping it up there. But that'll come along. As far as my goals, I want to be able to go up steps here next week or 2, and then be able to go up and down steps in about 4 weeks probably. Going down obviously puts a lot more stress on your knee, so got to be a little careful there. And then hopefully in another 4 weeks, I can really start hitting the weight training and really getting the strength back. I've noticed that I've got a little muscle starting to come back there just because I'm moving around more and doing a few things there to strengthen it up. But it's still got a long ways to go. It still looks like a pencil compared to my other legs. So Getting a little meat on there, hopefully in the next month or two, would be nice, just to get the strength back and get it looking a little more like normal. So all in all, things are going well. And here in another 4 weeks, at 12 weeks, I will touch base with you and hopefully have even more good news. So I hope everybody's doing well, and take care and hang in there. If you're in week 1 or 2 or 3, just know that things will get better. Take care.